You want to try Vagrus of the Riven Realms, but it's a non-stop story. I actually remember playing a bit of Vagrus. I don't remember much of it, but I do remember playing a bit of Vagrus. You don't need to own it on Steam, but you do need to have, like, active ArenaNet account. And I tried logging into my ArenaNet account, and I couldn't. And it's one of those, oh no, we've just deleted your account. Get in touch with customer services. So, yeah. Right, okay. So, you've got a big light bulb above your head. Let's chat with you first, then.
Hello again, sir. Need something?
Yeah, you've got a big light bulb above your head. Form hypothesis. Alright, what do we have? Seamus Doyle's goal was to... he wanted to flee, wasn't he? Freeing, help, leave... his faith... Manor effects, Black Iron Prison, Aeon. I think he was leaving his faith, but he... forgot due to Manor's effects. Now he wants to hide? Save? No. Probably help? I mean, they are looking to help me right now, right? Doesn't seem right. Okay. Maybe he's hiding. No, that can't be it. Okay. He does have an addiction. Or it could be leave Father Sinnott behind, right? Uh, 2 hours left before Clair Obscure is gone. Gone where? Oh, the discount. Okay. No, it can't be that. Okay. Goal was to leave. It's definitely due to the Manor's effect, because they're all having memory issues. So I think, but he forgot. I think forgot is the go-to here, due to the Manor's effects. I think it's that. But now he wants to... I guess it could be leave there, and he was trying to... freeing... No, save? Yes, there are always more sales, yeah. Yeah, Witcher 3 will be like £4 again. Divinity might be a bit more after the announcement. There might be a big bundle, though. Like, Original Sin 1 and 2, and maybe even the other Divinity games, all in a big old bundle for pretty discounted price. It could be leave the Black Eye in prison, but now wants to help. No, okay. I think this is going to be leave, because he had travel plans. Is there anything tied to his addiction? Forgot love. Love addiction, yes. Save addiction, hide addiction, help addiction. No. Addiction doesn't feel right here. He did abandon Father Sinnett and his faith. Maybe it was freeing an Aeon. What if? No, that can't be it. Okay. Yeah, because you said, was it to this week you were getting basically end of year bonus and all that? Because, well, we're end of year, so they're not going to pay you next week. What? We're here for the sound financial choices. When did this happen, Bulgogi? Save? Aeon? No, that can't be it. Yeah, the memory loss thing and manners effects. Those two I'm sure of. But now wants to either help or leave. Maybe it was save Aeon and then help is here? Help. Nope, can't be that. Okay. Leave his faith? No, we'd already done that. That was the first one we tried, wasn't it? Forgot due to manners felt and wants to help. Could be hide his faith? Nope. Is this going to be one of those? We're not going to quite figure it out just yet. So, okay, we'll leave that be. But we do have a confrontation to make. Oh, Blake residence. Okay, no, that's... yeah, because we're allowed to go in once the dinner starts. So we've got an hour to poke around in the residence. But we also get to confront you.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
The goal was to complete the game, but he got stuck due to being bad at games and now wants to drink coffee. Cheers. That's actually a perfect analogy to this and my lack of ability. Yes. That doesn't seem right. No, it seems pretty accurate to me. Let's confront you. J'accuse. Your goal is to bind Miss Dean to protect Miss MacLeod from harm?
That's about it. This whole event is bad news. That Dean woman is worse.
Why?
There's nothing I wouldn't do for Ivy, you know. A spell to keep her safe is nothing at all. And it's not like it'll do Miss Dean any harm. I've no interest in that. Not once Ivy is fine and well. But there's only so much I can do. If you're looking into everyone's business, look, you make sure Ivy is safe again and I'll break my charm. You have my word? Just make sure whatever effect is being put on Ivy is lifted, and I'll lift mine on Miss Dean.
Alright. So, who has cursed Miss MacLeod?
If Miss Dean has bound Ivy's vision in some way, then she'll have to have put the components for it somewhere. That's how binding works. Same as with my charm and the chimney. If Miss Dean has bound Ivy's vision in some way, then I took this key from her one day, when she was out horse riding. It looks like it belongs to the manor, but I don't... Might it unlock something in those catacombs you mentioned?
Right. Okay, we do have a missing key. Cell number 7 or something.
You'll have better luck than me, I'd wager.
Alright, we have a catacomb key. So we have you. I need to figure out the hypothesis. The haunting is still haunting me, isn't it? We still need to find components so we could do the well. This is really annoying me that we haven't got this yet. I still think it's shadowy figure. We think it's called... Sorry. No, it's shadowy figure. Shadowy figure. And they were wanting to escape the underworld through the portal. That was like seemed the thing to make the most sense to me, but it's not. That doesn't make any sense. Ah, right. Well, okay, but we still have that. Nobody else has hypothesis bubbles, so it's just Doyle and that, and then we've got missions to do the well and break this charm on Ivy, which involves going into the catacombs. Alright, you guys just hanging out in here for a while. If so, I know where you are. Right. Also, can we continue poking around in the ladies' dorm? Because we didn't get all the information, and it'd be nice to find out about Baby Murphy. Right? Something fell down. Nothing in there. Well, the empty beds probably indicate there is absolutely nothing here, but we shall check regardless. Again, nothing. 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 And nothing. Come on, come on, get away. Right. We have a note. Short note. Office Chassa letter. It's signed by Mr. Varley. We've already searched the manager's office fairly effectively, I want to say. Baby rattle. We've already done that as well. Paper stained with cooking. Little writing. Yeah, we've already done that. We had... we brute forced it in the end. We got there in the end anyway. Some towels and clothes. Else. And these are all vacant as well. Yeah. Pretty vacant. Yeah, yes, it actually has a little bit of an Obra Dinn vibe to it. Like the you have to kind of do the kind of logical deduction stuff yourself. What additional on the mind map? Alright, can we make this one up? Murphy's goal is to learn, talk with Father Sinnott to learn about her child now that Miss Dean can't help. I know what happened. See, we were able to get that one.
Murphy is looking for a means to learn her child is okay. Miss Dean was teaching her magic to that end. But now that she is missing, Miss Murphy is turning to the priest for help. I should find and confront her about this.
Well, we know where she is. Presuming they're still all in the, like, workroom thing? Service hall. Have they all gone away? They've all fucked off. Right, okay, never mind. You're staying here. You actually looked at try out PoE 2 over the weekend, but didn't get chance. Okay. Right, so do we know where she is? Where are you? Miss... Wait. S. We've got to look for it. S. There she is. She's in the ballroom at the moment. Okay. Larder we still can't get into. Boiler room was locked up as well, wasn't it? Okay, so that does mean there's some more keys to get? Where's the closest one to the ballroom? I guess going up this way. You reckon Claire will love the druids? Strength plus intelligence plus changing forms without waiting for downtime or channeling. You were having a lot of fun with the old druid then, were you? The ballroom is across the way here, isn't it? I'm trying to remember, like, the last kind of ARPG that I really spent a lot of time in. I've got to say, it's probably still going back to, like, something like Torchlight 2, really. Like, I do love a good ARPG, but I never really get to sink a lot of time into any of them.
Sir?
Right. It's about your baby. Your goal is to talk to Father Sinnott to learn about your child now that Miss Dean can't help.
You... But how did you...
Well, we found a crib and, well, I doubt it's Miss Caitlin Joyce. She seems like she may be a little old to have a child right now. You were eager to try Last Epoch, but after PoE 2, but see, their ratings dropped because of Crafton decided to go. Okay. You tried Diablo 3. I gave Diablo 3 a go until, like, the... whatever the limit on, like, the free play is, because obviously Blizzard, they want your money.
Oh, Lord. You know. You know about my little girl. You know I was learning magic so I could see her. You... Oh, Mrs. Joyce was right, wasn't she? Oh, when she found out, she...
Miss, it's all right. You're not in any trouble. Not at all. Miss Dean was teaching you, wasn't she?
You're currently playing Diablo 4, what, right at this moment, as we talk about it.
I thought we were doing so well. And then she just left.
Or was just abducted.
I can't do anything without her. With her gone, I thought Father Sinnott might know something about my daughter. Or he might know someone who does, but I can't ask. I've tried. I can't make myself do it. I can't say the words. What if he says no? I don't know what I'd do then.
It's alright, we'll just blackmail him.
All right.
If you'd like, I can ask him for you.
You would do that? You have no idea what that would mean to me.
I can certainly see about it, miss.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. Here, in case this helps, a picture of my girl. Thank you. Please, don't lose it, sir. It's all I really have of her.
I won't. I promise.
So, you've been a big fan of the Diablo game since 2, have you, Luna? You want to play through the story and have fun with a class, then maybe try another one. You really don't like the endless repeatable content. Yeah, I mean, you've seen me play games. You know I'm all about experiencing the story in games. So, like, when we did play Guild Wars 2 on stream, I know it's an MMO, not an ARPG, but like the similar vibe of like like, let's face it, MMOs have a very similar kind of loot grind, don't they? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he's fucked off. Damn, he's not here. Okay. Do we know where he is? He's showing up on the map. Down there. You're not in there. Ah, he's in the library. Okay, right, I've got to chase him down into the library. Okay. Right. And was it this one? No. Number 7 is along there. This one. Mr. Hunter's key opened the cell, but what was Miss Dean doing down here? If there's anything to be found, I don't see it. Am I missing something? Perhaps I should return here when I have more information. It's going to be a sigil on the wall or something. Okay. So, we don't have everything we... Wait, it's going to cost me a minute each time to come in and out of this? That feels like it's cheating somewhat. Okay. Alright then. To the library, I guess. The library best out here. Alright, let's do some more confronting. Apparently I need something else as a trigger for... Right. Well, it's not confronting him, it's like...
Yes, my child?
Eking out information. Baby Murphy. Father, I was wondering if I might ask you something of you. I couldn't tell you without knowing what it is you'd ask of me. The cook, Miss Murphy, has a little girl who was taken into custody by the Magdalena Laundry shortly after her birth. She's anxious for news of her. I said I would ask on her behalf. There is so much suffering in this life, is there not? Why is it that God allows a child to be taken from her mother Is that bond not God's plan? Is it not sacred? What agents of divine are we, that we would do something so vile? We are agents of divine at all. Are we agents of divine at all? What you ask is outside of my power or influence, at least as you would ask it. I would end her suffering, all suffering, in my own way. But that is of no use to her, here, now. No, I'm so sorry to say that she will not see the child again by conventional means, Mr. Ward. But we are surrounded by unconventional people. Are we not? Maybe one of them has a way to see what cannot normally be seen. Like scrying. Now go with God and help that poor girl. Carmela or Fia? Yeah. Well, scrying. Yeah, it's 100% going to be that. All right.
I'll take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
All right. Well, presumably she's still out in the maze. We still don't know how we can do this ceremony, the ritual over the maze, over the pond. We're definitely missing 3 ingredients. And it really annoys me because like the venom one, I thought best guess was like the poison we found in another room, but that was just a clue. It's not something we can mechanically use. Nobody about. Miss Darcy? I think we've done all dialogue stuff with you, haven't we? Fairly sure we have. I guess you're here. Did say about asking you, didn't it? So, it's stuck on the bench. Talk.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
Let's do this. This is a photo of Miss Murphy's child who has been taken from her. Do you know of any magical means through which she might see her? Mio Dio, taken from her. This is a monstrous behavior. But I know of no way to help the poor girl. Signorina Callahan. She can do the scrying. You must go see her at once. Yeah, I figures, mate.
Of course.
We'd cost a minute, but I thought there might be another little tidbit of information. But I was pretty sure it was just the scrying. Not this way. This one. She's not here. God damn it. Okay, where is she then? Fear Callahan. You are in the drawing room. God damn it. Okay. I'm going to have to wait until the talk is done. Okay. What can we do in the meantime? I mean, it's dark. I don't think this portal's opening up anytime soon for us, is it? Just getting the sound effect right here, but there's nothing I can do to trigger anything yet. It's not a time of day thing either, it seems. Alright, there's not a whole heap of stuff we can do right now then. If we could solve the haunting hypothesis and old Seamus's thing as well. Let me have a look. Seamus. 4 of 10 facts. Are we missing details for you? Potentially. Let's go question him some more, maybe. Let's see if we can eke out any other little bits of information, but I don't think it's that. I think we have all the... Because the hypothesis would only pop if we have all the clues, but... That's men's dorm. It was over here. Larder. Servants' hall? Women's dorm. Servant hall. Alright. Can we eke any more information out of you?
Hello again, sir.
Okay, sure. Mr. Doyle, what was the nature of your relationship with Miss Dean? Why do I get the feeling I should answer that you straight on this? We knocked boots a few times. Started with her getting me to steal some wine from the bar and bring her to restricted areas. It ended with her ex, Cathal, showed up. I guess she was embarrassed to be seen slumming it with a bellboy. She's been avoiding me since. No big deal. Stuff like that happens all the time. Maybe don't say that to Mr. Varley. Okay, we did get a clue out of it. Your connection... Okay, let's do your travel plans first. Have you ever travelled? Me? No. You'd struggle to find maps small enough to show all the places I've been. But someday, I want to. I just find it hard to leave this place. Even trips into town set something off in me. I can't explain it. Correspondence. Letters, Mr. Doyle, Father Sinnott. Okay, we can do this. Did you know, used to know Father Sinnott before, beyond this event, I mean? Did he tell you that? He's tried telling me the same thing, but I don't know, it feels familiar, but also means nothing to me. Like, waking up not being able to hold on to a dream, but still having the feeling of it, you know? So maybe I do, but it hurts to think on it too hard. So I don't. I do what I can not to. Harder to drown it out with him here trying to talk to me. But you can drown anything with enough water. Alright, let's do stuff about the weird faith bits and pieces, right? So I guess we do... What was that? Soundly rebuking request for information on behalf of a young mother. Signed by the Bishop of the Diocese. Okay, that's actually probably worth asking. The young mother is going to be Miss Murphy, isn't it? So let's do all the weird Gnostic stuff. I've been researching Gnosticism. It's a fascinating subject. I don't... The belief that knowledge... Gnosis is all that can set us free. Only with the knowledge can we lift the lens of lies from our eyes and see what is truly empty the place this is. What the hell was that? I think I'm going to be sick. Are you a believer? Do you know much about Gnosticism? I know that... No, it's lost it. I had something, but it's gone. What about your connection with Father Sinnott? Does that mean anything to you? No, does it mean anything to you? We must infiltrate them, dear child, and learn the way into their sacred sanctum. What? Just... No. Sorry, sir. Did you need something? Let's pry on the gates of the Black Iron Prison, then. Do you know anything about the Black Iron Prison? Don't like that feeling that has in my head. I can see the bars. They slam down around us as the hour draws near. Run, Declan, run! I don't like the feeling that has in my head. Let's pry on the Fae? Or maybe St. Bridget's Cross. Miss Joyce, yeah, I was going to say, that's an obvious one. Okay, let's pry into this letter. Heard Mr. Varley mention in a letter he received from a local bishop. What would they be writing to one another about? I know he wasn't happy when he got it. He told me not to tell the women. Not that I would. I stay out of all that. It's got nothing to do with me, and I prefer it that way. Asporter got too involved with these people, lost him the job, and I'll not be doing the same. I guess an idea of who maybe invited him. Miss Dean was specially invited to the manor, wasn't she? I wouldn't know that, sir. They kept me out of the decision-making. I don't know what they think they're hiding. I'm glad she was, though. I bet he was. What else? Did you supply the drugs? Wouldn't have expected the manor to put on a party such as that ball. They act so high and mighty, these people, but there is not much difference between them and us. They just like to pretend there is, that's all. Was it good? Not really. Wasn't my kind of gathering. Shame. Looked fun from the out here. Confirmation, he wasn't in the room. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really going to get much more from him, am I? Did we get another...
Close the mystery of the basement.
Was there another ping? There is these, but they're not connected. So I guess... I should find a connection? Before... Maybe that's what we're missing? Was too freeing, no. Was to steal... Hang on. Leave? No, that can't be. Steal anything else? Steal packs? No. Forgot? No, it's not going to be that. Love, leave, steal, help. I guess it could be help Father Sinnott, but he forgot. There we go.
Mr. Doyle seems to have forgotten that he originally came here under Father Sinnott's command. I should find and confront him about this.
Jacques.
Hello again.
Your goal was to help Father Sinnott, but you forgot due to the manor's effects, and now you want to leave?
What? Oh, God. It's all coming back to me now. I do work for Sinnott. Or I did. I came and took the old porter's job when he was let go for misconduct. When was that? A year ago? I don't really know. The last few months are hazy. I was to map the grounds, find the Eon, and bring Sinnott here to free it from its prison. Things are foggy here. I forgot all this. I don't think it was the drink, drugs, or even Miss Dean that did that. was using all that to cover up the confusion. Confusion caused by this place. This place was protecting itself from me. From Sinnott. Not sure why talking to you has brought it all back, but I'm glad that it has.
I have an aura about me.
What now?
Yeah, what now? I don't care about that old life. Doesn't feel like mine anymore. But I don't want this life either. I was thinking of going away, but something's been stopping me. But not anymore. Now I can move on from all this. Once I get my pay for this weekend, I'm leaving to see the world. Shove that seance. I'm not going. And tell Father Sinnott that I'm sorry, but he's on his own.
Alright, another one struck off the list. Dial goes down. Alright. Wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. There's additional actions on the mind map. Act on fear, the basement hypothesis. Alright, let's create our hypothesis. Something strange? Something strange has affected the staff, and they're now drugged, blackmailed, speaking in unison when asked about... It was the young master Miss Dean's disappearance, I guess. Yeah. No, that can't be it. Okay. It was specifically a Blake family, maybe. I know what happened.
It seems like the staff are in some kind of half-trance. They seem compos mentis until interrogated by the Blake family. At which time they have a shared, almost catatonic stock response. What does this episode teach me?
Staff must be innocent.
Since the housekeeper hired me, that rules her out. Why bring in an investigator to stop your own scheme? Their speaking in unison means either all the staff are involved or none of them are. As if fake, they all had to be faking it.
And so if she is ruled out, they all must be.
Alright.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a... And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Well, that ticks that off the list. They're not staff. So I guess we can eliminate Varley then now. And Doyle. We'd already got rid of Joyce and Murphy? Where's Murphy? No, we hadn't. Okay, we can eliminate you. We got rid of Hunter because he had big feet. So that leaves Miss Montavani, Darcy, Coventry, and Sinnott. And the young Master Blake. So it does mean if we did this, we would also get something as a clue to eliminate a culprit. You're back, are you, Luna? Welcome back. What the hell is this? This is bugging the hell out of me. How much process of elimination can we do? Is it these last three words? It might well be. Turn to Faye through the portal? I think it's through the portal makes the most sense. Portal through is object. So portal or place of power makes most sense. Unless it's like battle Malaysian rulers through a shadowy figure? Haunted by Trath, who... That doesn't make any sense. I didn't think it did. Unless it's the Crow Lady, Morrigan, and they want to study through the crows. Maybe not that. Maybe study place of power through crows. That doesn't seem right either. Study... What could we study? Hard work? Faye? Yeah, this isn't right. Forge... Hey, Rick, how goes it? Through hard work? No, that can't be it. I mean, his whole thing is... unless it's... you. Doesn't seem right. Nope. You just hit the launch button, did you? Congratulations. Good luck. Have you figured out what your, I guess, marketing strategy is? Also, out of curiosity, if you've hit the launch button today, do you know when the Steam sale is? Because I was just saying earlier, like, obviously, Steam love to do their holiday sale just before Christmas, right? And it's always a Thursday they start their sales. You do, but you're ND8. Oh, okay. I was going to say, because that whole thing of like launching a game, if it is the same day as the sale, might be a bit risky, to say the least. But if you're aware, then you should be all right. So that implies it's probably next week. So you've got the weekend essentially. Lose what? Lose. No, it's not lose. Like I said, this is the one that makes the most sense to me. The shadowy figure is the old gods, and they want to escape the underworld through a portal. But we've done this several times, and it definitely isn't this. But this was the one that makes the most sense. So if it's not this, it's definitely haunted by a shadowy figure, right? It's either a shadowy figure, the old gods themselves, an individual god, or the crows? No, the crows can't have a name. So it's a shadowy figure. We give it a name. The name is the old gods. They want to... Yeah. You actually thought it'd be... I guess that makes sense. If it gets kind of listed the same way, then... you never said that. But yeah, I guess there is a logic in that. Yeah, absolutely. Because they do kind of lump anything discounted together when it comes to the sales, don't they? So it's certainly conceivable that it will work out that way. As long as it does get listed with the other sale items, then it should be fine. And you have your demo as well. That's always a good way of, like, selling it as well. If there's the demo there, they can at least try it out, and then they can drop the cash on the purchase. It's definitely shadowy figure. I'm fairly sure. Okay, if it's... We've tried it so many times, it can't be that. Faye... One of the individuals. I think we've done the individuals before. Haunted by Faye. His name is... We haven't got a name of a Faye? Right? Most of the marketing was planned for post-launch. Better to point someone at something they can try. Very true. You got 1,500 wish lists, and you're keen to see what that impacts. Because I know literally from, like, hearing podcasts, mostly, like, anything that Rami Ishmael is it's kind of, like, done talks on and things like that. The whole way that Steam weights kind of wish lists and things like that, the closer it is to kind of launch, the more impact and more higher profile the wish list kind of pushes it out there, doesn't it? No, because these are all gods. They're not Fae. Definitely nothing linked that way. So it's the shadowy figure, certainly. And I think it's the old gods. That's the only thing that makes sense. They want to return to Forge, Study, Battle, Lose. Fade. Doesn't make sense. Okay, they want to return to a place of power. That can't be it. They want to escape a place of power. This looks excellent. Have you seen much on it? I'm really annoyed with this one puzzle. Like my brain is not passing out like what it wants. But we've certainly solved a whole bunch of clues. We're towards the latter half of the last day. We have several puzzles we need to solve, and we are on the clock, as you can see. We know for sure. So for Fia Callahan here, we have to do a thing. What was it? It was the we had to cleanse. Fia believes the well here is of great importance to the land, and that the saints could cause severe damage to the area. She's trying to ward the well, but cannot seem to do it alone. Perhaps I can help find someone to help her. Maybe that's what we're missing. Investigate room 9. Profile Miss Callahan. Find more components. Yes, it really is finding the more components, because she's given me the bag of stuff, but it's missing 3 things. Is there anybody else that this could work with? You've not heard nothing about it, but quite deliberately. You've been purposely avoiding it. So this is on your list, is it? The thing that sold it to me, really, was Who's the? It's the no clip guy, Danny O'Dwyer. I saw his kind of like mini review on, I think it was Blue Sky or something like that, and he goes like, personally, this game speaks to me in a big way because like where it's set is like 20 miles down the road from where I grew up. But like he adored it, and it was his review that kind of like really sold it to me. Plus, it was there bundled alongside Blueprints, so it definitely was. If it's put in the same category as and alongside Varley, whereabouts are you? Are you in here? Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like that. Yeah, so I have no idea where he is at the moment. I want to talk to him about the letter to the bishop. But yeah, several people have come in and said it's got similar vibes to Obra Dinn, Return of the Obra Dinn. It's got kind of has that same kind of vibe and energy. Let's head up from here. Actually, no, this was around the corner. It was here. So, we need to find Varley. We need to find components. Who could we talk to about well scrying? Right, talk in progress. We want to go in there once it's done to speak to Fear. You're still out here. Spoken to Edgar Allan Poe over there several times. I think we've cleared most of his dialogue as well. Mr. Varley, where are you? Miss Barbosa? So let's have a look.
More questions?
Always. Just the ball is the only thing I've not spoken to you about. We can waste a minute. That was quite the party. When I was told to bring something to wear for the ball, I joked it would be like carnival. Then I found it was not. I was not too wrong. Father Medeus. I almost expected it to end in rutting. I went looking for Orphin, but he seemed to leave early. A shame. No, he didn't leave. He was more kidnapped. All right.
I have to be off.
Sure.
Nothing else from you. I guess we can poke our head in here and listen at the vent to see if blasted call. Mr. Hunter had best fix that window. Right, so he's 100% Mr. Varley is in his office. Could we just barge in? Oh, actually, can we ring the bell and get him to come? I think we can, can't we? Yes. I forgot, that was a day one thing, wasn't it?
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
I want to speak about the letter to the manager, obviously. And, you know, the missing child. Also, we never got his timetable. I guess that would be useful. We keep trying to track him down. Alright, let's get his timetable. Right, that's updated. Good. We do this right at the end of the the day. Alright, the letter. This could be handy. I've heard you received a letter from the bishop. Whoever you heard that from has no place to discuss such business, and neither do you. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Who else could I talk to? Yes, the priest. Okay. The baby. Would you know anything about a rattle I found? Probably one of Master Blake's old toys. Nothing to worry yourself over, sir. You can leave it at reception and I'll bring it across to him in the residence. Drugs? Should we just talk about the drugs? Right, you're off to space out. Have a drink, buddy. You deserve it. All this time and effort put in. Revel in this moment and then worry about the analytics come tomorrow or something like that. But yes, take care, bud. And if I don't speak to you again, have a happy holidays, good Christmas and all that. But yeah, you take care. Yeah, we've got to talk about the ball. Can't say I was expecting the hotel to host such a party. Have a Christmas, yes. Here you go, Rick. You can plug the game. Somebody asked. Understand it's not uncommon for such circles. The Marquess was clear that this had to be on par with a London event at all costs. Alright. Now there's an offer. No, I think, presuming Rick's disappeared now, I think he did post something about trenchcoat adventurer thing in the Discord. Probably about a couple of months back now, but it's probably still knocking around in like the suggestions thing or something like that. Catacombs, Faye, Dean's invitation, hauntings. Am I going to be able to squeeze anything out of this? No, chimney charm.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Alright, let's go and talk to the priest about the letter from the bishop. And I guess we should check Miss McLeod's room for any weird, mysterious binding spells, but we've already kind of poked around in a room and we didn't see anything. Right. Letters from the bishop.
Yes,
Letter to the manager. Found this letter for Mr. Varley. Why would the bishop be writing to the hotel manager?
Bishop Donegan is an unwavering man, one who enjoys a bit of faux power his title gives him, and the Magdalena laundries give him plenty of that. To think one serves God by punishing women for having children, that somehow is good and just to separate mother and child. Like much of Catholicism, it does not line up well with the teachings of Jesus Christ. No, Mr. Varley would be best off forgetting about this child. He'll get no answers from Donegan or the church. I wonder who the mother is, or rather, I suppose it is rather obvious.
Okay. We have something we can look up here.
God.
Not that it's helpful. Okay, every part of you hurts all day, so food chill will be lurking. Also, how is the... I presume that aching is because of the new job, right? If so, how is it going, other than causing discomfort? Yeah, there's nothing else I can get out of these, is there? No, I'm trying to click on the other book. It's alright. It's a lot of laptop repair, but it's alright. Okay. You've already got some horror stories, have you? Fate of the Gods. Many days both saw actually
Too much loss. The truce was reached. To show goodwill, the gods let Malaysians choose. True to their word, accepted the deal and moved underground, part of the other world, to live with Fae. Can't find anything. It looks like any of the books. Is it because... Was it Mr. Dupree that took the book? I think it was. If you see another ant-infestation coffee-spilled laptop, you're going to lose your mind. Oh, no. Buddy. Oh, buddy. Right. Mr. Dupree, I think, was down this corridor? Yes. Let's bust into his room. Very lax on security around here. So I think there's a book. And that was a ticket stub. Looks about on Brigitte. Irish mythology. Note inside the cover. Devil on my shoulder. I hope you enjoy this book. Thank you for wanting to read it. Seeing me truly always. Okay, so it wasn't this. Got his shoe size before. It's just some stationery. Who had that book then? Was that book the thing that led to the Irish gods one? Maybe it was that way round. Maybe I couldn't do the Tira Nog because I needed the Irish gods one. What the hell is it? This thing is bugging the heck out of me. How do we solve this? We've got to have all the clues. I just... Big guy wants to forge... No. God damn it. One of these. Could be that. That can't be it. What about you? Wants to... Lose doesn't make sense. Lose does not marry up with any of these words. Yeah, it's definitely not lose. Escape, evade, return to study, forge. Return to underworld through portal. Is he trapped here? Is anybody trapped here? Yeah. No. Fade through the portal.
that. No. We've done escape before. God damn it, what the hell is it? I feel like I've done every fucking combination, right? Grillex, you got into a Pathfinder campaign, though you won't be able to play till next year because you're on vacation. Is the campaign going to start without you and you're coming in like a few episodes later? Or is it going to be a case of they're all holding off until next year because vacation and all that? Because I would imagine a lot of people are doing like holiday stuff and things. What do people think? What do they think the correct order of this is? Like, I've always thought it's shadowy figure whose name is one of the old gods. I mean, it could be specifically one of the old gods, but we've tried all of this. The collective noun for them. And then the individual ones as well. We've tried all of them, and I'm sure it's like escape. This is 100% the underworld bit. The other world, and it's through the portal. Through the portal makes the most sense. And going through a portal, you either escape or return, right? And I think we've done all of these combinations. So I don't know what the hell it is. I'm missing something majorly, I guess. I mean, it's not a Malaysian ruler. Because they were the humans. They started playing a few weeks ago. You're a replacement player, so you've been too long since you played 1E. You're going to go with Afriti Sorcerer, are you? Maybe they want to invade a place of power through the portal? I think I've tried that as well. I've tried invade place of power through the portal. Shadowy figure who is... Okay, we'll do all of them again. Shadowy figure who is a fae. What if? Doesn't make any sense. Who is... No, that doesn't make any sense. Who is Morrigan? That doesn't make any sense. Is an old hag? Doesn't make any sense. Who is Brigitte? Doesn't make any sense. Who is... Gobblegoo, or whatever his name is. So yeah, none of those. Because it's definitely haunted by shadowy figure. We know that. I mean, the one that's closest to is like, that's the washerwoman thing, right? They want to... Battle invade. I mean, there was the... When we looked into the memories of... What's the name getting abducted? Like, he was a Malaysian ruler. Want to... Like, she was trying to feed off them, right? Want to... Invade, battle, return, study. Started TTRPGs with Pathfinder, played it for a few years, and then GM disappeared from the forum, and they haven't been able to play after that. So it's like the group's stuck together, but they've got new GM. Is it? Is that the kind of how it's worked out? No, the GM has come back, have they, then, now? 1, 2... Battle... Through... Faye? That can't be it. I really am stuck with this one. This one is bugging the hell out of me. Oh, okay. So it's a whole new setup whatsoever. New players, new GM. Okay. Yeah. Right. Unless I suddenly get hit by inspiration. I don't think there's anything else there. Alright. Let's hang around and wait for the talk to conclude. It's got to be, you know, in like the half hour, depending on how long the talk was.
There are several distinct groups of people that must be considered when talking about Irish mythology. In the first cycle, there are the Tuatha De Danann, a race of godlike entities. The stories of the second cycle are primarily concerned with the ancient kingdoms that once made up the land. The third cycle centers around the exploits of hunters and bards, led by the hero Finn McCool. And finally, there's the fourth cycle of Kings. Fourth cycle is also that in which we find the story of the Milesians, our forefathers. These are the people who would win a battle against the Tuatha De Danann and consign them to the other world. There are several distinct in the third.
Okay, we're just getting that. Right, they're not going to finish their talk anytime soon. Then you have to go now, though. In 50 minutes, you have something coming up. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Whatever it may be. Okay, so we can't do anything with the scrying yet. We can't do... What else? So you're the scrying. We need to find how Miss Murphy is being bound. Miss McLeod. Ivy McLeod is whereabouts unknown. Pretty sure we've searched your room already. So... I want to say Ivy and Vanessa. Victoria. We're down this corridor. Mr. O'Finn. Mr. Coventry. I guess it is the other side. Alright. How was she being bound? That's the gents. Miss Lau. Miss McLeod. Seems like there's someone on the other side. Okay, right. So we can't break in there yet. Unoccupied. Right. So we can't do anything over here. Doing that right now. It'd be handy if we could just, like, knock on the door. Have a conversation. Don't think there's anything else I can really do. You're missing. Yes, we know. Stables. You know what, we'll go to stables. Maybe we can get... no, because the letter means nothing. We have to do the scry. All we'd be doing is just winding down the clock. Is there anybody in particular it's useful to wind down the clock and get more information from? Is the bar open? That's not a terrible idea. I mean, probably not, because the lad is downstairs and Mr. Varley is in his office. Nothing out of place around here. Still closed. I feel like there probably is another key knocking around. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I really am stuck. I mean, I guess we just find somebody and talk to them for... I'm even thinking like just like 7 minutes. Get the hour to 1:45, and I'm guessing the talk should be over by then. So we just need to have somebody we can get like 7 lines of dialogue out of. Let's chat with groundskeeper Willie out here.
Mr. Ward.
Is there anything else I can get out of you? The catacombs, the catacomb key, the washerwoman, the fae, second sight. Alright. Maybe talk about the child? No. Let's talk about... Let's talk about the fae. What do you know about the fae? Geedfolk? We call them back in Scotland. Same idea, even if their specifics change. Certainly I've seen enough to know to leave scraps out for them. I keep a good bottle of brandy in my room to offer up. When the horses are unwell, it's worked so far. Yep, well, we stole your brandy. Where'd you get the key from? Miss Dean has had this key on her. I had no idea what door I might work on, but now I think maybe it's those catacombs you mentioned. The Bibby? No, let's talk about second sight. Miss MacLeod claimed to have abilities like she calls second sight. What would you know about that? The gift of foresight. It's passed down through families back home. Not every generation gets it, mind. If that girl tells you something's about to happen, Mr. Ward, you'd best heed her. There could be a lot depending on it. Yeah, really not gonna get much out of him. Wait, is there something super useful? Let's do the old lady. When was this, sir? Late on Friday night when I arrived. Well, that seems unlikely to me, sir. The girls are dedicated, but not that much. Hauntings, then. Do you get reports of ghosts around the manor? Aye, plenty. More as of late. Best to leave them be, sir. Neither they nor we need that trouble. Is that close enough? Let's do... Is the business struggling? I understand the hotel's in some financial difficulty. Mr. Varley's doing his best, but these old houses take a lot of money to even keep upright, let alone turn a profit. Might be best you don't go spreading that around, Mr. Ward. Wouldn't want the guests to be distracted from the task at hand. Give me one more then. Let's go with... Miss Dean's invitation? No, the Manor's Hold. Let's do that. What's to grow here? I'll say. Can get a few plants to bloom in pots, but in the ground, there's a reason I keep things simple. Might be water, but what's in that well out back is some of the best tasting water I've ever had, so I don't know.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, about that well. Don't suppose you've got any venom, blue metal, or argon. Those are the things I needed. Like, what would we even get argon in? It's an inert gas. Alright. Let's see. Now it's 1:45. Have they opened up the doors? Nope, still, is it still the same
There are
line?
several distinct groups of people that must be in the first cycle.
No,
There
it's
are
the same line again.
stories. The third cycle, and finally, these are the.
Right. Because we didn't go in, we're not getting an opportunity to get the information or scooch them along. So, because the talk doesn't take 45 minutes. Come on. Like, most of the talks have been like 20 minutes to half an hour, right? Anybody else we could talk to? Anybody we know where they are? Most of you in there. You're over here. You're there. You're out there. First floor, we presume. Miss McLeod's in her room. Makes sense. Yeah, because she's not at the meeting. The walled garden. Miss Darcy. I think we've got everything out of you. You're over here. Churchyard, nobody. Catacombs, nobody. Run out the clock with you. Yeah, the larder's locked up. Wonder if that's even possible. I mean, it's not showing as a locked sign, it's just showing as just inaccessible. Right? Again, that's the same for the Blake residence. I did get all of your dialogue bits, didn't I? We were fairly thorough. Well, I guess we could talk about the kid. Sure. Must be difficult, your son's injuries. I'm not sure which is worse, Mary's death or his injuries. I know so much of his life has been taken from him. He'll never ride a horse nor dance with a woman he loves. Will he find love? Will it matter if he does, or does the Blake line end with him? I would give anything to do anything, take any risk to undo what has been done to him, if that were an option. I hear the hotel's in a bit of trouble. And like this must be a real boost to the hotel's income. One hopes. But this is more about more than profit, Mr. Ward. Money is unrecovered. Money unrecovered is still money well spent. I hear you're paying Miss Montavani a considerable sum. Forgive my discussions of money at this time like this, but surely Miss Montavani's talents couldn't have come cheap. No, indeed, but for an event so important as this one, I will only have the best. The seance is very important?
Mr. Ward, have you not figured that out by now? The expense, the people, the distance they have come? This will be one of the most important nights in history. Mr. Coventry's will, requesting all his earnings go to Walter Blake. Okay, yeah, that could be useful. Did you know that Mr. Coventry's has left all his earthly possessions to Walter in his will? Has he? How unusual. Suppose he has no children of his own. He must have taken a shine to the boy. Still. And that is literally everything we can talk to you about.
If you'll excuse me.
Of course.
We could find Mr. Coventry. We could also talk to him about it. He's in there. Who else? I mean, come on. Are you not done in there yet? Give me 10 minutes at least to talk to the people in here. Nope, just not happening, is it? Alright. Right. Are we just winding down the clock with this? We could do. Let's see what 50 does. Skip the next hour through this hourglass. Can only skip 4. The hour lost cannot be regained. Can I exit out? No, I can't. Okay. Ah, no. Keep investigating. Okay, we did only have a minute. We're good. And that's not moved. Right, okay, so we're not getting in there whatsoever. Let's chat with... Let's wind down the clock with these folks. There's possibly more information we can glean. Right. I think I've got most of yours. We've certainly struck you off the list. You're not attending. But we can do stuff like, yeah, sure, the maps. Have you explored much of the manor? Some, but I'm keen to see it all. Not all of it is open to the public. Wonder how upset they would really be to find me outside those bounds. What harm could come from curiosity? We can reflect.
How are you feeling now?
I feel like myself again. Like when a cold has passed by. I am restored. But Sophie's... What magic was that? How does something like that work?
It's a curse!
What did Nina get up to when she left here? Was it Nectanebo who had taken a hold of her body at the time? Or some Gin? And what damage have they done? I feel like these things may become my next obsession.
Anything about the catacombs? What brought you to the catacombs? Curiosity, the same as you, but I have not had much luck. What a terrible place. What things took place down there. What might be down there still. There was an Easter egg for the detective game thing, wasn't there? Let's just wind down the clock. We have a fact uncovered. Tara, headdresses are a symbol of my faith and devotion to Sunni Muslim. I am thinking perhaps you do not get so many of us over here. I must confess, you would be the first I met of that ilk. The hauntings. You seen anything strange around the manor, like perhaps ghosts? Ah, so you see them too. They do like to wander, the dead, those of them who can. 'Tis a strange to note that ghosts carry their physical plights at death. You would think they would heal or something, but no. Why is that?
I'll leave you be.
May Allah guide you.
With 5 minutes to go, can we get in the room? You're going to be talking all the way up to the top of the hour, aren't you?
Yep. God damn it. The velvet rope still denies us entry. What else? Okay, have we done all of yours? I think we have, haven't we?
We meet again.
I know we can reflect. Sure, we'll do some reflecting then.
How do you feel about your decision?
It does not give me the same clearness of path as my original plans did. But there is relief in no longer facing my end at the seance tonight. Perhaps I was too eager for a grand gesture, a final attempt at success. I think this is a better path to my goal. It's not that far from what I do, after all, except, and this is the funny bit, you don't expect a loan to be paid back. I grew up thinking of that as a handout, but now I see it as a transaction. I pay money to buy legacy. Oh, don't look at me like that, Mr. Ward. The Catholics have been buying their way into heaven for centuries. This is the same thing, but in a different hat. An old leopard can't change his spots. At least, not right away. But who knows? Maybe my mind will lead and heart follow. And if we all get our needs met, who cares what the underlying intention is, eh?
Alright. Strange device in the Grand Seance. Nothing, yeah. We're not going to get anything useful out of either of those.
What is it, my child?
Yes, okay, yeah, he did tell us to pass on that. Screw you, I'm no longer working for you. I've spoken with Mr. Doyle.
Oh?
I know you two were working on something here at the manor, but he has decided to remove himself from the task. He asked me to pass this message on to you.
I see. I suspected as much. I knew him, you know. I married his parents and baptized him as a baby. He was a good boy, a devout boy. I asked him to help with some church business, but I did not know what this place would do to him. He is changed. Lost, I see that now, and I accept that I did that to him by sending him here. I understand and respect his need to be free. Hopefully, he will return in time on his own terms.
And your task?
I will try to carry on alone, I suppose. Humanity will not save itself, and Jesus had no company up on his cross. We shall see.
Oh, I can make a hypothesis. He's going to martyr it himself. Okay, right. Well, this might be the way we finish off. Alright, let's see if we can solve this one. Goal is to save humanity by freeing an Aeon from the Black Iron Prison. Well, that was a straightforward one.
Father Sinnott believes he can save humanity here. I should find and confront him about this.
Yes,
Confrontation time. Your goal is to save humanity by freeing an Aeon from the Black Iron Prison?
If you have worked all that out, then you understand, yes?
I believe I do.
You know what lies deep beneath this complex, and what needs to be done. Good, good. For the mind is willing, but the body is weak. I was unsure I could do this alone. But no, we cannot discuss this here. Come to my room.
Alright, when the priest asks you back to his private rooms, then you get worried.
I have no idea how an Aeon came to be trapped under this complex, but nothing else explains all the strange behavior here.
Ghosts?
Ghosts? What are ghosts? A breaking of the fundamental rules of the universe. Time marches on, entropy moves forward, life becomes death. But here, it is riddled with ghosts and other aberrations. Why? Because the Aeon's presence warps reality around it. Think, child. It is a being of pure creation, absolute power. Why then can't it leave? Why indeed? It must be trapped. Trapped, like us, in the black iron prison. Perhaps by the Demiurge itself. Whatever the reason, we must free it. And I know how. Many good believers died.
He's gonna have all the scars. I am a...
From the cold, dark depths of the Eisressenwelt caverns. The night I read about the caverns' discovery, caverns of ice found so out of place in Austria, I had a fever dream. Miles inside its interior, I saw an altar of ice. The answer, I knew, was there. We left at once, but it took months of digging, climbing, and searching to find the frozen shrine, buried far beyond what von Postlett-Zorich had discovered of the caves. It was not so grand now, having melted after who knows how long. But there I found it. Behold! The Aeon-killing sigil! Worry not, child. I see the look in your eye, the fear of killing such a being. But you can only kill its mortal shell, that which is used to anchor it to this place. In truth, all you will do is set it free. And once freed, it will return to Monad and tell them of this place, this realm of rotten debauchery. Once the true God knows of us and our plight in this prison, and of our dedication and kindness in freeing its Aeon, it will come, it will save us, and we will be free.
The priest took us to his room and he showed us his tattoos. I feel unclean all of a sudden.
Why are you telling me this? Showing me this?
I am not sure I have much left in me. At all. And now, Seamus is gone. You know of the Aeon, the prison, our condemnation here, and now you have the sigil. Perhaps you can succeed where Seamus and I have failed. Go, child. Find the Aeon and free it. Free us all. Now, if you could excuse me, I am so tired. I do not think I have this evening's seance in me.
Right, he's no longer going. Passed on Aeon's killing sigil, all that it represents onto me. Also, he did have a gun. Are we still not talking about the fact that the old priest is packing heat?